welcome to today's Big Brother 16 recap.
Alright, this episode was epic.
Last time, Big Brother left us hanging.
I hate when that happens.
There was a huge blow up after the power veto ceremony because Brittany was all like, can I say something real quick? What if everyone was just like, no?
Bye, I'm going to my room.
Alright, so she was like, guess what, guys? I knew that Paolo was going to throw the B.O.B. competition. And she did.
She didn't have her glasses. She always has her glasses with her.
Yeah.
Now I wake up with a knife on my back.
So basically she was trying to explain why she said that Paolo was her target in her POV speech.
Right.
So then Paula was like, WTF.
Let me defend myself. Devin is not a good person. I'd rather drown in the toilet
Then spend another week with Devin in the house.
Alright.
She was like, yeah, he asked me to throw it, but I didn't.
Really?
So then Devin is like, whoa, time out.
Yeah, Brittany was the original target, but I changed my mind. And Christine was having a hard time because she was putting on that chapstick like it was going out of style.
The reactions from the house guests during this were great. Christine was all, Donnie was like, watching Vanderpump Rules over here.
Frankie and Jocasta were holding hands like this.
And freaking Zach was like...
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was absolutely crazy.
So then Pao was like, you're a liar! I didn't say that!
Your daughter's gonna see this,
and she's gonna laugh. That was hilarious.
That was the best.
So then it was Zach's turn to speak, and he was like,
ooh,
calling everyone out, or
like,
putting them on blast.
How could this be topped? But Zach totally brought the pain. Started off with Frankie, then pulled in Pow Pow, you suck at everything.
Yeah.
He went through the people on the couch.
He's like, this couch, I know I got your votes. This couch, not so sure.
Frankie, I don't know. Caleb, I really don't know.
Wow.
It was crazy.
He definitely ripped into Devin. We didn't get to see the full extent of it. They didn't show a lot of it. But
what they showed was pretty good, though, about the fake smile, and he even did a little imitation of him, which was priceless. I freaking loved it, every second of that.
He imitated the house meeting. I came in here to play my daughter. It was great.
This was great.
Everyone was just like...
Oh, I think they were in a veto coma.
Well, after that, as things were, you know...
Yeah.
Trickling out, Devin ran up to the HOH room.
Of course.
The bomb shelter.
Because that's where he spent 90% of his HOH.
Yeah, so he turned on that spy screen, watching everyone. Everyone came out of that ceremony in a trance. They were just like...
Yeah. Well, Frankie was totally pissed at Zach.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, meet me in the dumpster after the meeting. We have some things to talk about.
He was like, why did you just call me out in front of everyone? And Zach was just like, I'm sorry. I
really
shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. He really was sorry.
Would he have been that sorry if he had known that Frankie had been trying to get him up on the block? I don't know. They didn't show it on the show.
You know, everybody says that Frankie's game is so amazing. I think it's really very sloppy.
It's getting sloppy. But let's move on.
He's turning into a Devin.
Ooh, I wouldn't go that far. But it was just action-packed because now we got to see a little altercation between Paola and Zach.
Right.
Again, they argue about the votes and also if...
Who's voting for who?
If Paola threw the Battle of the Block competition or not.
She is standing by her word that she did not throw it. But
well, he brings out this gem. You weren't wearing your effing glasses! You throw it! It was great.
Alright, well, we all know that Devin wants Zach to go home.
He does. And now that Zach is, like, out of the bomb squad, he needs to pull in a new member.
He's gotta have 8. He's got to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
So he pulls Hayden up to the HOH room. He's like, alright, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Let me tell you, since day 2, there was an alliance. I trust you. I like you. Now look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to be a part of it? And Hayden is throwing up in his mouth.
He's just like, no. But he's basically forced to join the bomb squad.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the mafia.
If I was
Hayden,
Hayden,
say no,
I'd do the same.
You're dead.
But, you know, he's going into this thinking like, I'm gonna blow this S up.
Yep. Alright, so Zach is on damage control.
He's gotta
totally
apologize to people.
Working it.
He needs those votes.
Exactly.
Vote or die.
Exactly. Team America. Alright, we got Derek, Zach's best friend in the house.
Well, I think
Team
Cody
America.
is.
Well, I don't know. You would know better than I would.
But Derek is campaigning hardcore for Zach to stay.
Yeah, because he wants to get Devin out.
Yeah, and because Zach, Cody, and Derek are all a little trio together.
Right. Well, Frankie tells Devin that Zach is staying. He runs up there.
He wants to be
like
the one to tell him.
Cindy effing Brady. I'm tattling.
Yeah.
Cindy, don't you tattle.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright. Well, I was being the dad.
Okay. So Devin is like, no, okay. This is just so good. I don't want to mess it up. Frankie is like, all right, well, looks like Zach is staying this week. And Devin is like, how so? Are you serious? Come on.
And he's like, well, we've got 9 people in the squad now. And Devin's like, no, dude, we only have 8 because I'm out of the squad.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you notice how he's always like smile talking?
Like this.
He's like, I'm sorry, but I'm out of the squad, so.
That's because he's total SoCo.
So then he went into this rant about how the house is gonna have to stop the love of a father for his daughter. Oh my god!
Dude, it's a game. Your kid is what, like 5 minutes old? She's never gonna see this.
She's gonna laugh at her daddy like, okay, so it's time for a Julie check-in.
All right, Joe Costa, you're up. One word, summarize it. The craziness this week.
Crazy.
Good.
Frankie, your turn.
And it can't be crazy. Insanity.
All right, Devin, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, rate your HOH reign this week.
4 and a half.
I would give it a 0.5, but definitely a 10 for entertainment.
Yes. All right, so just as equally as entertaining were the pleadings.
Maybe a little less. But
all right.
Pow Pow brought out one of the best lines of the season. Well, she started out like, I'm a positive person, you should keep me, we're all special people, blah, 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 blah. Then she was like, Devin, you have 5 personalities and they all suck. Oh my god, when she said that.
She's like, yeah, if you vote me out, I'm gonna walk out of here like a boss.
All right.
That's pretty respectable.
Pretty good speech. It went on forever, but it was pretty good.
Now, Zach, yeah, I'm blessed to be here. My family worked really hard. My parents, my siblings, blah, blah, blah. I love you all, especially you 12 voters. If you vote to keep me, I promise I'll do my best to get rid of Devin.
All right, stop it, Zach. So it's time for the vote.
Pow is evicted by a vote of 10 to 2. The only 2 votes that she got were Donnie and Joe Costa.
You know what? I have a lot of respect for Donnie and Joe Costa sticking to their word to Paola to vote for her to stay, because they knew that she was going home, but they promised her, like, look, you're my friend, I'm going to vote to keep you, and I think that's awesome. I
think everybody else, they shouldn't have a problem with voting for her either.
They were totally fine with that, but it's just, we haven't seen that in a while, because everyone's all like, I gotta vote with the house.
This season is the most ridiculous season yet.
It's been like that for a while.
Alright, well, Julie checks in with Pow Pow. She blames Devin. He made a lot of deals with a lot of people, Julie.
I gotta be honest, though. She made a lot of mistakes, too.
She made a huge amount of mistakes. She
never should have thrown that Battle of the Block competition.
She didn't throw it.
Alright, well, she is rooting for Donnie and Joe Costa to go far in this game.
Alright, so you know what time it is. It's time for the old messages.
Yep.
Zach, you're a huge liar. Get out.
Joe Costa's like, I love you. Don't forget I'm in the house.
Devin was like, Pal, I'm sorry.
I wanted you to stay. I really did. And, like, I'm sorry, bro, but it just
I couldn't keep my word. Couldn't keep my word because I never do.
And Donnie gave the most heartfelt message. It made me cry. It made Paola cry. I think everyone was crying.
I was tearing up.
Did you cry? Leave it in the comments.
I cried.
Okay.
On the inside. Ow. Now I'm gonna cry.
Well, bye, Paola. It's time for the HOH competition.
All right, it's underwater polo.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You gotta hit your little polo ball into the slot.
It's kind of
They all
like
have
Plinko,
numbers,
but not.
exactly like Plinko,
This
but with
is
a
a
stick.
classic Big Brother competition.
Best line of the episode, besides the aforementioned ones, was when Julie said, "Get your balls in hand and ready to go."
House guests, have your balls in your hands and ready to go.
Yeah.
Balls in hand. I'm sure Will Huser will be using that
But
line
first,
in his next video.
All right, so this was great. Nicole got the highest possible score of 29.
Yep. Right behind her with 28 was Derek. So
All
Derek and
right.
Nicole are the two HOHs this week.
Nicole and Derelict. All right, so surprise kids, if we haven't invaded these people's privacy enough yet, it's taken to a whole nother level.
The house guests are now wearing activity tracker bracelets.
That's all fine and good, but when Julie said they're bound to affect the game,
What? How?
I was like,
We'll see. It's gonna be
your
exciting.
heart rate's low. I'm voting you out.
All right, so after all of that, we had a quick little check-in again with the house guests.
But the best part of it was Donnie. He's just so excited to be playing the game.
Donnie.
All right, let's just take 1 second here to say, is Donnie the most likable house guest in the history of Big Brother?
Yes!
All right.
All right, so if you're not already chatting with us on Beamly, sign up, do it, it's fun.
Just do it. Or otherwise we'll track you. All right. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.